Hi, thanks for following along. We are starting today with the Ace of Cups. Here, you want to hold that? So aces, we'll talk about the suit of cups. So the suit of cups represents feelings, and it represents feelings, and then the cups, aces represent new beginnings. So the aces of each suit represent the new beginnings for that specific energy. So this energy is feelings. No, this is going to be fun. And so, like we mentioned before, we are working with multiple decks. Looks like my son walked off with the Ace of Hearts. You can also use Ace of Hearts for the Cups suit. Hey, Jameson, can you bring back the playing card, please?
Yes.
Okay. And so you can use any cards, any card deck that you have. You don't necessarily have to have. Where'd it go, honey? Okay, all right. No, go on. Okay. So you can use anything, even a card deck, which apparently we don't have anymore. And so we're gonna use these, and I'll show you all these just to show that you can use any card deck that you have. It doesn't necessarily need to be the one we have, and you can still follow along. But we'll talk about the imagery of this deck.
My ears were wolves. Sorry, my wolf's ears were cute.
Yeah. So, so we're talking about the Ace of Cups. So we have here, we've got the cup. It's golden, and it is overflow. Do you want to show yours too?
Yeah.
Okay, what one is that?
Don't know.
Yeah. What's it say?
Fish.
Fishes.
Fishes.
Yeah. So on the imagery of this deck, talking about the energy of the card, we've got this golden cup that is overflowing. Generally, this card is generally regarded as positive. But of course, feelings can be good and bad, and depending on how it is in the reading, it could come across as good or bad, however you're reading it or feeling it or seeing it. Always, number one, most important is your intuition, and following your intuition, following your intuition,
Yeah,
and
intuition.
what the cards are saying to you is much more important than anything that's on a card deck. That's why you can use anything, because it's really about you and what you're picking up, the symbols that you're picking up and how you're reading it. So that's much more important than anything else. But let's talk about Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups, this card, the golden cup is overflowing into this large, beautiful pond full of lilies. The element of water is, symbolizes the feelings, and the image is that the ace is overflowing onto the water into 5 separate streams, representing the 5 senses.
Yes.
So if you can see that there.
I can't. I don't know where it is.
Yeah. Overflow. So the pool represents emotions, and it's covered with water lilies, which can be like emotional development, emotional growth.
What's water lilies?
Those are flower, and magic evoked by the powerful feelings in this.
I don't see the lilies.
So they're right down there. They're really right down there.
I can't see.
So like
tiny.
I mentioned, I know they are tiny.
They look like little grass that are still growing.
That's exactly what they are. That's a plant growing. So you're right. You got it.
Okay.
All of the aces, and I don't know if I talked about this before, all of the aces signify new beginnings. And so it's a fresh start, it's new beginnings, fresh feelings, new relationships, things like that.
And I will go like Kitty in.
No, not right now, hon. So, the feelings can be about anything. I mean, they don't have to be about a certain thing. But in general, this is a very positive card. So what we're going to have Kenzie do with this card today is I'm going to have her stick it into her back pocket. Carry the card around, and she's going to carry it around, feel the energy with it, see what she gets from it, see any messages we get. We'll meditate on it a little bit later. And we'll just hold the card. And we'll just hang out with it. And I personally just bought a new tarot deck myself, and so I'm working on my own card. So I'm going to carry this one around today. And
do I have to carry it around all day?
yeah, you just stick it in your pocket. Yeah, just stick it in your pocket. There you go.
What if I get bent?
And that's it. That's all we got. This is Ace of Cups, and tomorrow.
We'll do another film.
Tomorrow we'll do Two of Cups. So get that card out, get that card ready, and you don't have to do it every day, but whenever you kind of want to jump in and do one, knock yourself out. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for joining us, Mommy.